Welcome in, all my friends, and a big welcome to all the new subscribers that are now my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. This is Lazy Retired Granny. Today's date, Monday, April 10th, 2023. The time is approximately 6:45 a.m. here in Salem, Oregon. How's everybody doing today? Well, I can tell you it is storming Norman here. Wow. Tons of rain. Unbelievable. So I'm sure the roadways are going to have a lot of hydroplaning going on. I am continuing to work on number 2 of the 2-pack that I bought from Amazon. And this is no longer available that I know of from Amazon, but you can go to Amazon and in the search type in diamond painting elegant ladies or lady, and it'll bring up about 7 pages of different photos of this type of canvas. This is a 30 by 40 centimeters with 21 colors. And I did get, whoops, what am I doing? I have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, I did get the bottom part completed down here. So very pretty. And I'm just working small sections because I have a lot of blocking to do. So I decided I'm just going to do small sections because on the last one I had a lot of blocking. And let me tell you, I left the blocking for last and it just seemed like it took me forever to get it done. So yeah, I'm going to do it a little bit differently this time. And I don't know why I struggled with that blocking, because I usually don't, but so yeah, I did a little bit of the bottom part last night and finished it up this morning. And it's real interesting on this painting that the colors that's in the table are so different, some of them, than the actual color of the drill. And so it's really making this painting come alive. So this is going to be one that, yeah, you can just really watch it develop all the colors. Because see, like the J, it shows up as white, but it's this kind of salmon color. And then, what was another one? I can't remember offhand. But, yeah, when I was doing the bottom part, it's like, whoa, that doesn't even look like the color that's on the table over here. I was like, it's going to be one of those paintings, which I do love those when they're like that. One day I'm going to buy one of those mystery paintings where the whole canvas, all you have is letters. There's no colors, no nothing. So you don't even know what the canvas is going to be. And I have watched a YouTube video on that. And yeah, it's really interesting. Well, the only thing I have to do today is take my grandson to school at 9 o'clock. My older grandson, he's driving to school, so I generally take the kids to school at 8 o'clock because he starts earlier than the other grandson. And for this week, my grandson that's driving to school has got to figure out where he's going to park, apparently. I don't know. So he can't take his brother and drop him off at the junior high, which is right next to the high school. I'm not for sure what the deal is, but doesn't make any sense to me, but the reasoning behind it. So they want me to take my other grandson to school at 9. For this week. Yeah, when the weather turns nicer, he can get the bus, the school bus, and take it to school if his brother doesn't want to take him. Plus, right now, he would be going to school about an hour early. But there's things there for them to do. But if he takes the bus, then I think he catches the bus about 8:45. I think. I can't remember. And I think their school starts about 9:30. I don't know. But during the winter months, because when it's rainy and cold and whatnot, I take them to school. Because that's such a busy street, and the speed limit down there is, I think, 55 miles an hour. So with standing water and whatnot, all that spray from the water, they get soaked standing down there. Plus it's cold and don't want them getting sick. But yeah, at the beginning of the school year, I didn't take them to school. They waited for the bus. but I think it was like in October I started taking him to school. So, but other than that, I do not have anything on the agenda today. And it doesn't look like Ellie's going to be able to go out and romp around and play too much. Tomorrow morning, I'll drop my grandson off at school, and then Ellie's going to get her nails done. Sounds like she's tap dancing on the floors when she walks across them. Her nails grow super fast. It's not really super cold outside, and it's just a little breezy out there right now. I'm going to make some pork chops for dinner. Well, it's my lunch and dinner. So I think I'm going to make pork chops, a baked potato, and broccoli. I don't know what fruit I have. I have some canned fruit, but I think all I have is peaches. And I'll eat peaches, but not my favorite. I like applesauce, but I'm not much of an apple eater. And I love pears. Now, this is going to sound weird. When I was little, my dad, when he had pears, he would put mayonnaise on the top. Actually, I think he probably put like Miracle Whip on the top. And so that's how we always had our pears. And so I still do it to this day, but I use mayonnaise. Yeah, when I was little, we always had Miracle Whip. I don't know why. I'm sure mayonnaise was invented. But yeah, that's just what they used. Kind of funny to think of all the things that when we were little that people did food-wise that they probably don't do anymore. Yeah, and when we went out for Chinese food, my dad always put some soy sauce in his tea, and I still do that to this day. And my dad called soy sauce bug juice, and I still call it bug juice. I have to always stop myself. I know when I was working and we would have Chinese, I said it one time, and everybody looked at me like, what? And they thought it was hilarious that I put bug juice in my tea. And I can remember too, when my mom made sandwiches, she always cut them in half, but she did it, how do I explain this? In half. But when I went to school, other moms, they cut the sandwiches in like diamonds. You know, they'd cut it in fours, and it was diamond shaped. And I always wanted my sandwiches cut like that. And even to this day, I do them, you know, like that in diamonds. I cut them in fours and oh my goodness. And I do not buy Miracle Whip. I think it used to be Miracle Whip was cheaper than mayonnaise. I don't know if it still is because I don't buy Miracle Whip, but oh, the memories and how things have changed from the 50s and 60s to now. when I started first grade, I was left-handed, and my dad told the teacher she's only to use her right hand to begin writing. I am not going to have a left-handed daughter. Now, I don't know what his reasoning was behind that. So, yeah. And don't ask me why he didn't or they didn't work with me, but they didn't. They thought that was the teacher's job, I guess. Yeah, and I know I've struggled with things. Some things I do left and some I do right. I mean, I'm predominantly right-handed now, but there's just some things that I do right-handed. And I usually work left to right, not right to left. And I know with my diamond paintings now, I usually start on the right side and work to the left. However, I start on my sections, I start on the left and work to my right. See, these O's, or what am I doing? Yeah, O's, they're kind of a bluish color here, but they're gray on, they're a different kind of gray on the canvas. And the C's, which I missed here, are blue on here, kind of a light blue, I think. And that is not a blue. So that's what I mean. You get different colors than what is showing. So it's really putting a different spin on the canvas. Some of them are pretty close. Oh, so Ellie and I stayed up late last night. I think we went to bed about 9. And I read some in my book. I'm still reading Outlander. Slowly making my way through. But I'm liking it. I really need to sit and read during the day. It is a very engrossing story. I'm learning the characters, and but But she does a very good job in helping you remember all the characters. Yeah, the main character who went back in time, she tried to escape, but she got caught. She's trying to make her way back to the stones where she went back in time. And I think her reasoning is that if she can get back there, she can get back into her world. I don't know why she just doesn't ask somebody, you know, hey, let's go on a horse ride and, you know, and go back there. And this friend that she has, he seems to be very trustworthy and whatnot. I don't know why she doesn't just confide in him. He probably wouldn't believe her, but I mean, would you believe somebody if they told you that they had gone back in time or in the future or, you know, whatever? No, probably wouldn't. You'd think they were cuckoo for their Cocoa Puffs, so. And because I have not watched the series on TV or anything, I really don't know what's, you know, going to happen next. I do know a little tiny bit, but I don't know how the events unfolded and whatnot. I think this friend that she met, who keeps rescuing her, I think they get married and have a baby. I think. Don't tell me if you know, but I think that happens. Because I do have the companion, Outlandish Companion, so I'm only reading bits up to where I'm at in the book, just so I understand more what's going on. Well, I've probably taken up a lot of your time here this morning, so I'm going to let you go. I'll probably be back later. I'm going to continue to diamond paint here this morning for a while, and then I think I'm going to move back to my old schedule where I only diamond paint for a few hours in the morning, and then do some knitting, and then do a little bit of diamond painting in the afternoon. I gotta finish that blanket that I'm knitting, or the throw. So, okay, well, thanks for joining me. Have a great day and happy diamond painting.